We all talk about being childish is okay, being a little messy is okay, but are we really appreciating this? Let's discover in this video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. You're watching and listening to Miss Amira Jyoti on Speak Up Hesitations, and you guys are on Speak Up Hesitations as well. So it's fun to be messy at times. This sounds really very simple and cool, but this sentence has a very deep meaning because life is really very overwhelming, right? And maybe world doesn't know that you and I exist. Who cares about you and I's existence? But still we have this perception of the weight of the world is on our shoulders. And I think I can really feel you guys here because sometimes we have this energy of we live in this energy of I can't afford to waste my time. I really can't afford to stay this much carefree these days. And we start panicking. I feel like in these days, we really need someone who can make us believe in the fact that being messy is okay sometimes because this is connected to you and I's mental health as well. And in fact, being messy sometimes really help us feel more relaxed and more alive. Imagine you are on a vacation, okay, but you're also living with that constant guilt of, oh, maybe I wasted my time. That's not gonna help to freshen up the mind. Your mind will feel fresh only if you're completely giving your mind that carefree vibe. So if you are seriously at your job, forget about the time and having fun that, oh, the world is having fun and why I'm working this much and so hard. But when you're actually trying to get some time to, go around and have fun, don't carry that guilt of, oh, maybe I wasted my time. Because you have not wasted your time if you're giving your time for your mental health, if you're giving your time for your own recovery. I call this utilization of time because this is also really important to live a healthy life. So intentionally be messy at times. How many of you think like that? I want to go back to my childhood days or I want to go back to my school days. Do you ever give a thought to that? Why there's a feeling like this? Because we have intentionally but unconsciously removed or excluded that messy part from our life. We have intentionally killed that messy child from within us, and we call this maturity. Who told you that killing that childish behavior from within us is called maturity? Who told you that being not at all messy is called maturity? Who told you that staying organized 365 days is called maturity? Instead, understanding to be able to create a balance between your inner child and seriousness is called maturity. Think about it. Intentionally suppressing the child within you. How is it even interesting to call it maturity? When you were in your childhood days, you were actually illogical because a real child do everything illogical. There's no real logic in whatever he does, right? But as an adult, when you bring out your childish behavior or the child from within you, then that childish behavior is going to have some logic because now you are intentionally trying to be a child or childish. So, adulthood is not about controlling that messy child within you. Adulthood is all about balancing that messy child within you. Okay, which also means that as we are growing up, physically we are not child anymore, but mentally that messy child or childish behavior is still there somewhere in the mind, and we keep suppressing it, and we call this adulthood. Right? And we forget about being messy is a part of life. Being messy is a part of how we are being created. Okay, and accepting that messy part of life, that messy part of you is the real maturity. Why don't we understand with an example? Imagine, have you ever seen that a child playing in a pile of leaves? What happened? His clothes might get dirty, he himself might get dirty, but he is out of this tension. He's really enjoying that mess. He is in that very moment. And what happened when we try to control the child from having fun, having that messy things of his life? He feel restricted. He start crying, right? And if we connect the same example to our lives now, what happened when we don't have fun or suppress or restrict that child within us? We also feel restricted, tensed, right? We also feel overwhelmed of work. A lot of things like that, right? So when we see a child having fun in that pile of leaves without even worrying about, oh, my clothes will get dirty or what if I'll get dirty, there's a smile on our face. It's also a constant reminder that It's really important to allow ourselves this much freedom a little. There's no need of having everything organized to find happiness. We don't need to have everything in place to find happiness. Okay, a little mess, a little chaos is really important for our mental health. It gives us joy, it gives us fun. And to be very honest, I enjoy, feel this fact every single day. I just wanted to connect my energy to you all. Now, I'm not saying that life should always be chaotic or messy, but every once in a while, allow yourselves to feel like staying unorganized is okay at times. Okay, if you're taking a step back for your mental recovery, it's not like you'll miss out on something. You want to take care of your future? Brilliant. But if you're worrying about taking care of your future is a different thing. Okay, taking care is one thing and worrying is a different thing. So know this slight difference. That's all for today's video. Keep watching Speak Up Hesitations. We'll catch up in the another video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.